Hello and welcome back to another week. Today is Monday, June the 7th. Where in the heck is the time going? I'm so close to 6 months. It boggles my mind. I had a fairly good week. I was extremely conscious this week of my choices. There were many choices that worked so great. Definitely not horrible like in my past life, but again, the picking is an issue. Finding it extremely hard when I'm preparing for the children. I'm thinking that maybe I will try preparing the whole day ahead of time. And I often do a good part of the day, but not the whole day. And that'll mean less preparing. But there's still the feeding. But I really am becoming more conscious of it. And I'm going to keep working on that and try to figure out something that works, and perhaps I'll even incorporate that as part of my food plan from what they're eating. I don't know, but I'm working on it. Weight-wise, I am down 1 pound. Definitely slow lately. However, that puts me at 216, and I am officially down 80 pounds. So I'm very happy about that. The last little while definitely has been slow. I've not done as well with my liquids as I should. I've not exercised. But I'm getting there. I'm moving more for sure. I got my new sneakers, as I mentioned, and I have been wearing them more. Feel definitely lighter on my feet when I'm wearing them, which is a good thing. We went to Ontario Place on Saturday, and I walked around for 8 hours without really, I don't even think I was huffing and puffing, and even going up hills. I did extremely well, and I was very pleased. And many times I thought, thank goodness I'm 80 pounds smaller, because it would have been a long, hard day otherwise. But I did it, and actually was no worse for the wear afterwards. Had a great day. It was a lot of fun with friends and with my family. I'm trying to do some more menu planning lately. I find that helps. I have done a little bit more in logging my food. Again, I'm seeing how difficult it is when you put 4 pieces of cornbread cereal in your mouth when you're giving it to the kids. And you know what? 4 pieces of cornbread cereal is not much at all, but it's impulsive eating. So, I'm beating myself up over it, and I'm not quite sure whether just to accept it and say, you know what, Jennifer, it's no big deal, or say, oh, you better watch out. Anyway, I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Do you think that if I have a handful of Shreddies, or generally it's cereal, and almost always healthy cereal, or it may be a high-fiber cracker, but the whole point for me is I didn't plan it, and I'm eating impulsively, and that scares me a lot. I get together on Sunday with the weight loss support meeting, or weight loss support girls. Wow, what an amazing bunch. A lot of people commented that I haven't, asked me if I'd done my blog, and I have been doing my blog, but all along, I've not missed a week. But I've not been posting it on the website or even emailing it some weeks. I just feel like it's getting old maybe for people, and I don't want to bother people. And it's easy to bookmark it, and then you can always check back. I do it Mondays. The odd time it's Tuesday, but generally it's Mondays, and usually early in the morning. Today, my children came early this morning for the daycare, so I couldn't do it early, but it would have been in the middle of the night. So, you know, if you want to follow and don't see it posted, just come and check. I just don't want to feel like I'm bothering people. Anyway, had a great, fantastic time with the girls. It was interesting to see our menu choices and to look at the menu and try to figure out, you know, what's okay and what's not. And some of us, you know, thought, oh, well, we shouldn't have anything deep fried. And others said, well, you know, once in a while you have to do it. And you know, it's interesting to hear everybody's philosophy and what works for them. And just because it works for one doesn't mean it works for everybody. And you have to do what's you're comfortable with and what's in your comfort zone. But we had a great time at the restaurant, and then we went back to a lovely couple's house afterwards, and had great conversation, and it was intimate because there were probably 8 or 9 of us, and it was, totally life-related. We talked about life and how life and emotions make this journey so difficult, and how that part doesn't change, whether we were in that operating room that day or not, that we still have to deal with all of those things, and how we still beat ourselves up, and how we still punish ourselves and put ourselves last, and think we don't deserve a lot of what we do. So it's very interesting, and the bond that is amongst this group of people is absolutely amazing. I can't even begin to tell you it, and I think most of the people feel the same. The judgment is not there. I think there's a sense of, for the most part, unconditional love among most people, and it's really a beautiful thing. And I'm very, very grateful for having that part in my life and on my journey. I told you a little bit about exercise. I'm starting to have a little bit of an issue with my rings that come off way too easily. Not all of them, but they're getting looser. For a while, it was some days I could get them off, some days I couldn't, and I would always be amazed because some days they're really loose, but some days they're still really tight. However, most days now, I can get them off. I think actually every day. And one of them definitely I'm going to have to either take off or get sized. And I had decided that I wouldn't get any size but my wedding rings. And I think I'm going to stick to that. I'm hoping to be able to move my rings just to different fingers. But we'll see how that goes. And I won't know till it's over. I just want to say how grateful I am for all the inspiration that I received through the group, through the board. Anyone who's watching this and doesn't visit Obesity Help, please do. It's www.obesityhelp.com. There are a variety of different boards, discussion boards there. There are some that go by place. I visit the Ontario board. There are ones according to just about every interest and every subject. Find one that you're comfortable with, and just take the support and the knowledge, and give your knowledge and support, and it'll be greatly received, and I'm sure received well by you. It makes a world of difference. Anyway, not much going on. I found Crystal Light with Splenda. We were just talking yesterday how we couldn't believe Crystal Light was still using aspartame, and I was in the grocery store last night, and all I kept thinking was, they hurt us, they hurt us. And a few of you will know what I'm talking about because we're going on about it. And then there it was. I just couldn't believe it. And actually, some's right here beside me, so I will show you. Lemonade Crystal Light with Splenda. And there was one other, a dark cherry, black cherry, pomegranate or something along that line. And it had Splenda too. So I can't wait to try them because I really didn't like it with aspartame. So I'm hoping to see a huge difference. Excited about that. Excited about going to the States in a little over 2 weeks. Hoping that they'll be pleased with my progress and that I'll have a great time. I know I will. Really looking forward to it. I have to get some more vitamins. I will get them ordered and sent to the hotel we're staying at, and that worked really well last time. Anyway, time is running out, unless I want to do another video, which I don't. So, and nobody would want to watch that long. Have a great week. Thanks again for your support. Drink up, walk, 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 and we can do this. See ya.